Hello, Lake of the Ozarks. How you doing this gorgeous spring day? We're taking it easy this week, letting the sun in and listening to the lake lap up against the shore. I'm Dave Leatherberry with Lake TV, and welcome to this week's episode of Weekend at the Lake, sponsored by Surdyke Yamaha with a little help from our veterinary. It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day, and we'll illuminate the possibilities right after this brief word from our friends at Surdyke Yamaha.
Visit Surdyke Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
I always wondered why they don't use the jingle in that one. But enough about the highest quality motorsports supplier in the lake area, let's boogie. But first, let's start with a little recap. This last Sunday was Mother's Day, and I talked a few times on recent episodes about the offerings available here at the lake to celebrate the wonderful people who spent 9 months doing character creation. This Sunday was busy, and you love to see it. The spots I've talked up were all wall-to-wall with people showing appreciation for the ladies that raised us, and my family's experience was no different. The Leatherberries went to a lovely brunch at the Tavern on Trails End, a very high-quality dining experience just down the road across from Captain Ron's. My mom and grandmother enjoyed the experience and felt nice and appreciated as intended, while I ate some of the best huevos rancheros I've ever had. Eggs, cheese, brisket, jalapenos, all on top of pub fries, my gosh. The chef even went from table to table greeting people, asking about their experience, and that was a really nice touch. The human element, especially on days of celebration, is often the most important part. All in all, great experience, great food, and, the mimosas always help. And for those of you seeing my family for the first time, I'm sure that everything about me suddenly makes a whole lot of sense. Nostalgia. Nostalgia is great because you can celebrate cool stuff in the past without all the burdens of the bad stuff. Because every time period has a lot of bad stuff. It's all give and take. One day we'll be able to look back at the 2020s and remember the good movies, the cool technology, the music, and not think about the plague that ruined everything for several years. Until then, let's throw back to the 50s. Drive-in theaters, milkshakes, the Second World War has ended, and best of all, Buddy Holly and the Crickets are still with us. You can hop right into that throwback with your socks on at the Camden County Museum Sock Hop and Pizza Party. There will be 50s music, pizza, refreshments, and great people. The event is on Saturday the 20th of May from 6 to 9 p.m. For more info, call 573-873-2990. And speaking of the 50s and drive-ins, actually, if you like those, you'll love this. On Saturday, May 20th from 6 to 10 is the year's first Sonic Summer Nights. Family fun featuring food, entertainment, and classic cars. Hot rods, customs, antiques. If you like cars, this is going to be your jam. I myself can't wait, and I'll have a recap for you guys to show for it. This all takes place at Sonic in Versailles and is sure to be a great time. Now, more to come, but first, I think I hear something scratching at the door. It must be an animal trying to get in, but I know just where to send them. Our veterinary? Roll the clip.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family, and at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Let's move right along and forget how bad that last segue was. I love farmers markets. I'm a huge proponent of shopping local, especially where food is concerned. Local farmers don't abuse their animals or use countless barrels of harmful chemicals because they aren't trying to push out 3 million eggs or grow 8-ton pumpkins for canned pie mix. It's ethical, it's good for you, and it's great for the community. Responsible consumers know where their food comes from, and I'm happy to tell you where yours may just be coming from next. The incredible farmers markets across the Lake of the Ozarks, and if you need a guide, I've got you covered. Every Saturday from May to September is the local farm and market self-guided tour. And all it takes is a pamphlet, and you too can get a hearty local meat and produce for your table, while putting your grocery money in the hands of small businesses, doing your part for our community. Now, Ozarks Amphitheater is a staple at the lake and a dear friend of the channel. That's why I'm excited to tell you that on the 27th of May, they'll be hosting a band with a very long legacy, Chicago. On the scene since the late 60s, you know them, you love them, now come see them. I'm amazed to see such a big name in town. I mean, Chicago isn't just some street player. Baby, what a big surprise. So have a nice Saturday in the park, or maybe stay the night and check out Ozarks Amp for tickets. I think the show's at 7 p.m., but does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? Do you know way too many useless facts? I do. If you ever want to know about old Nordic and Germanic folklore, or maybe old literature, I'm your guy, but you don't want to know about those things. If your area of expertise is the Lake of the Ozarks, though, you might just be perfect for this event. Jones's Gin Joint is hosting an Ozark and LOZ-themed trivia night to raise funds for the Magic Dragon Trail system. The game will be hosted by my fellow Lake TV personality and good friend DJ Kyle, the trivia master of ceremonies here at the lake. It all takes place Wednesday, May 31st from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Seating is limited, so snag your tickets ahead of time. There's a couple different packages based on whether you're bringing a team and what kind of perks you want going into the game. You can also get appetizers and desserts, which if you're anything like me, that's why you're there. For tickets, go to branchesforthelake.square.site/s/shop. I'm gonna leave that on screen because that's a lot. That's a long web address. On this week's Community Spotlight, Chris sits down with two wonderful representatives of the Camden County Museum. Catch it here on Lake TV every day at 9:02 a.m., 3:02 p.m., and 7:02 p.m. Next up on Cup of Coffee with Wild Will and Uncle Chris, baseball gets intense as an umpire throws hands with a sheriff's deputy, and they have an interview with the Idiots Club. And with a name like that, it's shocking I'm not the club president. See it daily at 8:02 a.m., 1:02 p.m., and 8:02 p.m. on Lake TV. And Happy Hour with DJ Kyle. Kyle has a brewery visit, and Megan meets a big, goofy dog that I had a lot of fun filming. Watch it daily on Lake TV at 7:02 a.m., 5:02 p.m., and 11:02 p.m. And find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok to stay connected with us. Now, if you have an event you want discussed here on the show, make sure you send me the information at davidl@mylaketv.com. I'd love to hear from you. Productive day, folks. You'll love to see it. And the weekend is even better. So let's keep that spirit strong and celebrations lively. I'm David Leatherberry with Lake TV, wishing you a fantastic weekend at the lake.